Now, completely switching gears, it sounds more likely that Seth Jones will be moved out of Columbus. He's reportedly told the Jackets that he wants to test unrestricted free agency. This is a mega talent and a 26-year-old kid. So, kind of putting you on the spot here, Craig. But give me a couple of good fits, potential good fits, teams that maybe should be targeting this 26-year-old defenseman.
Everybody in the NHL? Is that an answer?
I knew you were going to say that.
Well, all kidding aside, let me just talk about Seth Jones. So Seth Jones is going to turn 27 this fall. And his ability to really play the game in every single regard. He can skate, he can move the puck, he can add offense, he can kill penalties, he can defend. And his year wasn't as good as we've seen in previous years. But I'm a big believer that just because you had one off year doesn't mean you're going to have two off years. He's too good. He's able to control the game in so many critical areas. And those types of defensemen do not come along very often. So, you know, when you look at a Seth Jones and you look at the potential for him coming on the market, I would have to imagine, Jay, that where Columbus is really going to explore is trading him. And then the team trading for him is going to be looking to try to have him signed. Think of Jacob Trouba leaving the Winnipeg Jets. You know, the team that got him were the New York Rangers, and they signed him to that long extension. And I think this is what will happen with Seth Jones. But when you look at teams that could use that type of a defenseman, I look at the Chicago Blackhawks. You know, you look at a team that, you know, is transitioning out of Duncan Keith. You know, Brent Seabrook is going to be able to play more. They have some young defensemen. Nobody like Seth Jones. I mean, that's certainly one team. I look at the Florida Panthers. I mean, I know they have Aaron Ekblad, but Seth Jones down in with the Florida Panthers. I mean, he's a defenseman that now takes some of the burden off of Aaron Ekblad. And how about this one? Seth Jones has a brother that plays for the Edmonton Oilers. How would he look playing for the Edmonton Oilers? That type of a defenseman, that age, coming in and being able to play the way he does. You know, we've seen the emergence of Darnell Nurse and how good he is. How about a top pair of Darnell Nurse and Seth Jones? Wouldn't be too bad in my view.
Yeah, that's mind-boggling. You know what would be really cool is if Joe Sakic, and I know Joe Sakic has all these great young defensemen, he doesn't need another one, but Joe Sakic was the guy who got Seth Jones playing hockey when Popeye Jones was playing for the Denver Nuggets, and Popeye Jones went to Joe Sakic and said, I don't know anything about hockey. What do I have to do this with these kids? And Joe Sakic helped him with skates and equipment and got him playing hockey. Wouldn't that be cool if everything came full circle and Joe Sakic was able to get Seth Jones? That's just a pipe dream. I think the bottom line is, Craig, your original answer to this question was correct. Literally every other team in the NHL could use this player.